Okay, so this video is going to cover the opportunities menu, and I'll just walk you through what you see here. So when you click on opportunities, there's a couple things that I want to point out. One is when new leads come in, so they, from the Facebook ad, get sent to the landing page, they fill in the form, and then at that point they're automatically populated into this first column, the new lead column. But things that you need to know to navigate. One is that we're looking at data based on the date selection up here, and that can be changed by clicking on it. Okay, so we can just set it up with whichever dates we want. The other thing is we're looking at a certain pipeline. So right now we are in the process of loading up a bunch of different pipelines. If you are the mortgage broker, there's the mortgage pipeline. If you're the realtor, there's a realtor pipeline. If you're handling both, you'll see both. Okay, there's also the dead lead resurrection campaign pipeline and the realtor attraction campaign pipeline, which Dorn has rolled out. So what you want to do is you want to go into the opportunities section and you want to pick the appropriate pipeline to see the leads that are associated with that pipeline. In this case, I've got one test lead under the mortgage pipeline. Another thing to be aware of is that it is automatically defaulting to anything that is open. And as you go further into Synergy, you'll realize that you can label contacts or leads as open, won, lost, or abandoned. And this kind of keeps track of your success rate over a long period of time. But this is going to default to all open leads. So if you want to see everything, you have to change this to all. Okay? So just keep that in mind. If you lose a lead, this is your first course of action, is to change it to all because it defaults to open. Okay. What you'll see here in this column is the new lead. And if I click on the name, it takes me to a different area within Synergy. So here I see the contact information. It's me, my email, my phone number, etc. And as I scroll down, there's a couple of other things to be aware of. One is I'm labeled as a lead. There's only really two choices here, lead or customer. But this is important too, the do not disturb. So right now it's off, but if I turn it on, that means no emails, texts, voicemails will be sent out. So if anyone says, take me off your list, or delete me, you can just use this do not disturb and they won't receive any further communications from you. Okay. If you want to see where their questions, what questions they answered through the form, it's under additional information. I won't be able to see anything here or show you, because I didn't answer any questions. But anyway, here's a list of the questions and you will see the answers based on the lead that you're clicking into. So ideally, when would you like to move into your home, and their answer, and here's all the different questions that we're asking them. Okay. What else do I need to show you? If you click on the middle part of this lead box, so not on the name, you're taken into a different area. And this is where you can add tags. So if Sabina Phillips is now part of the mortgage funnel, if I want to add a tag and label me something differently, like a realtor funnel or a realtor or a realtor attraction client or a VIP client, whatever I can do, I can add the tags in here, and then it keeps track of the tags, and I'll show you where later on. It would be in the contacts section. The other thing that's of importance is it tells you what pipeline is here, and if I want to move Sabina from a different pipeline, from the mortgage pipeline to any of the other pipelines, I simply just change it here. So I can pick, she's now the dead lead resurrection pipeline. And the stage is those columns. So each pipeline has a series of columns. It's either new lead, response from lead, phone conversation, etc. It's basically how you work with clients and move them along your funnel until they become a customer. So in this case, Sabina's in new lead. I'm going to change her to response from lead, or I can change her to phone conversation, or whatever column I want to put her in, and then update. And you'll see here now I'm in this column. Okay. when you call Sabina back, you'll typically see two icons. Now here we've got a phone icon, but there's usually also a text icon. I'm not seeing it because I added myself manually instead of going through the Wufoo form. But basically, if I want to phone this lead back, if we click on the phone, it would actually dial out the number, connect me while I'm online in this program to this lead. So I always recommend that you call and text from this particular box using those icons. And I'll show you an icon in a second as we get further into it, so it'll make more sense. All right, so that's the opportunities section. You see what pipeline you're in. If you have various teammates that are seeing different parts of this this funnel or have access, then again, they'll be listed all here, so you can actually see what they're seeing if you want to change. But of course, we've just got the owner. And then the campaigns, again, if you want to see the results for any of the specific campaigns. But more to come. I'll show you a bit more as we go in. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.